Please welcome Sean Layden.
Hey guys. Good evening everyone, and welcome. And thank you for making the time tonight to come to church. This fulfills your obligation for the coming Sunday, for those of you who need to know that. But thank you for coming out. It's great to see the congregation as large as it is tonight under this single tent. And for those of you who may be a bit apprehensive because you remember that movie Kingsman, it doesn't end that way. It doesn't end that way. So, but no, again, thank you. And as you can see from this evening, here again at PlayStation, we've decided to mix it up a little bit in the way that we're doing our E3 presentation this year. You know, we look at what the stories have we tell and the things that we want to impart to our fans here with us and their fans on the live feed worldwide, and that changes our design ideas around what we can do for this show. So tonight we're going to have, rather than a bombardment of new creative, we're going to take all of you on a journey deeper into some of the key titles we've talked about before, but we're going to talk about them in a different way tonight, a deeper way, so you can learn about what's going on with these games and what's coming up in the future. You know, what we look at here at Worldwide Studios with inside Sony Interactive Entertainment, we really want to take our love for gaming and make it sing very loudly. It's a gaming industry, it's sometimes called, but certainly inside our studios, we see gaming as a vocation. It's a calling. It's what we do. It's what we have to do. Our teams of creatives and studios and designers, they have stories to tell and things they want to show you and places they'd like to take you. That's what we're trying to do here at PlayStation. This coming year is going to be all about those kind of games that we can deliver to you in a way that's going to blow your minds. And tonight, we're beginning here in this tent, this church tent we've created here in Los Angeles to let you start that journey with us and let us tell you our stories for the next hour or so. So without further ado, it is my great honor and my unique privilege to invite to the stage and introduce to you Gustavo Santorea.
out one night to make a little round. I met little Sadie and I shot her down. Went back home, jumped into bed, 44 pistol under my head. I woke up in the morning about 9:30. Hacks in the back are standing around. Jets and gamers standing around. Taking little Sadie to bed. I began to think very deep down. I grabbed my head and I ride. Made up my just easy. It overtook me and so
I hate these things.
tell me about it.
Your old man really laid into me today.
What happened?
Another big lecture about my patrols. Don't go here, don't go there. It's funny how involved he gets whenever you're scheduled to go out.
Yeah.
She's putting on quite the show.
I give you guys 2 weeks until we're back together.
Not gonna happen. She, say something, dude?
Make it 1 week. Ellie! Hey! What took you so long? Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Tina?
Jesse.
Hey, don't forget we leave at first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir. Such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me? Okay, I have a very serious question for you. How bad do I smell? Like a hot pile of garbage? Oh. Okay. Oh. How about that? Gross. You love it. Every guy in this room is staring at you right now. Maybe they're staring at you. Or not. Maybe they're jealous of you. I'm just a girl, not a threat. Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified.
Freezing.
Holy shit! Whoa, no! 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 Ah!
Spread out.
Watch yourself. Ethan.
What?
Wolf. She came through here. Damn it. Double back. Go.
Verga lo que desata el amor. Uf, uf y recontra uf.
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. We're here live in Los Angeles at the PlayStation E3 showcase. We're taking a quick intermission while folks move along to the next part of the experience. We'll have a little bit more to share on that later. And I am joined by my good friend, Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr. Schumann.
How are you?
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to be here at the PlayStation Showcase. And it's going to be a huge night for Worldwide Studios a little later when the showcase resumes. And what better guest to have for joining us about Worldwide Studios than the chairman of Worldwide Studios, Mr. Sean Layden. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good to be here.
I thought you were just on stage. How did you get up here so fast?
We created this pneumatic tube that I was dropped into and shot right across to the studio here.
Right over here. Well, it's good to have you here.
Well, it's great to be here. And I think it was a very powerful start for our E3 program for this year.
That's right, and there's much more to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us Part 2 here just for a moment. You know, as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog. These guys need no introduction.
Indeed.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, where is their head at when it comes to developing this game?
Where's their head at? I mean, they are everywhere. They're looking at what can do in the next iteration of the Last of Us series, and I think what we saw tonight, I mean, that piece of content was so impactful. I mean, the whole relationship between Ellie and Dina going into the combat sequence really shows that they're pulling out all the stops over at Naughty Dog, and they're going to have a very broad and ranging game that's not going to make you only work at it as a player, but you're going to have to just think as a person what you're coming up against.
And I can't wait to see more of that. And that was first gameplay we saw there of The Last of Us Part 2, looking obviously incredible. And speaking of incredible, I mean, Worldwide Studios lately, I mean, it's just been unbelievable. Horizon, you had God of War, which needs no introduction, and Detroit Become Human. I mean, what is the secret, and what are you doing over there at Worldwide Studios? What's going on there?
The rule number one is do no harm, right? Right. Otherwise, my job is just to move the boulders out of the road to make sure that creative talent can get where they need to go. You know, provide backup, provide scope. You know, provide generalized, you know, advice about where we can take this as an industry and as a gaming culture. But honestly, we've got 13 studios worldwide. We try to give them as much creative control as possible and just help support them through to their vision. That's kind of what we've been trying to do here for the last dozen years or so with Worldwide Studios. And I think right now, certainly in the PS4 era, you're seeing a lot of that coming into play right now.
That's great to hear that. And, you know, I mean, speaking about making fans happy, I mean, I think there's a question that I've been getting a whole lot, and it has to do with God of War. You know, it's a celebrated game. It's sold extremely well. It has a huge legion of fans. And one of the things I wanted to mention was, you know, I get a lot of tweets about New Game Plus. You know, is this something that you and Santa Monica Studio are evaluating for God of War?
You know, it's crazy. With the advent of social media, we get a lot of real-time feedback from the fans and the community, and we listen to that. And God knows my Twitter feed is filled up with a lot of stuff that we could talk about here or not talk about at all. But it's all important. We take it all seriously. And New Game Plus is something that came through really strong and really hard through that kind of feedback loop. And I'm happy to say today that the teams are working on it, and we should have some more updates on that. We'll put that through the blog, but it's going to happen.
All right.
Definitely.
As someone who miraculously finished God of War with a 2-year-old at home, that makes me very happy. I will somehow find more
scary,
time.
But okay.
I will find time to he wasn't watching.
Okay, thank God.
I want to confirm that.
Kids, don't try this at home.
Asleep. But yeah, thank you so much, Sean. And it's great to hear that you and the amazing team at Santa Monica Studio are making that happen.
Hey, if we can create functionality and features that allow people to spend more time in the worlds we build, that's by definition a good thing.
Excellent.
Fantastic. So New Game Plus, that is confirmed. It is coming to God of War. We'll have full details on PlayStation Blog shortly. We have a lot more to talk about, too.
Yeah, and actually, Sean, I wanted to ask you about that. About a month ago, you did something a little bit out of the ordinary for our team, and you kind of came out and talked about the 4 main games that we would be highlighting tonight's PlayStation Showcase. I was wondering what the thought process was there.
Well, you know, every year we try to let the stories we have to tell design the experience we're going to create. And this year we felt that what we really wanted to do is take people on a journey deep into the content, deep into the 4 big pillar games that we're working on right now, and get them to see a bit more about the stories you're trying to tell and the way it's going to be expressed and what they get out of it. It's a really wide range of titles there, anything from The Last of Us 2, which you just saw right now, through Death Stranding and Spider-Man and Ghost. So this year I wanted people to know that don't come here expecting to have some big flashy new idea come out or some big surprise come out. Come here and sit with us and walk with us as we get through to see the background stories and deep inside of the games we're working on.
Wonderful. And we do have a lot more coming from those Worldwide Studios games in the showcase later tonight. Do you have any personal games that you're most excited about?
Well, they're all fabulous, and I think the teams are really crushing it right across the board.
Fair enough.
But one thing I would say is there's one of the games that we're having out today that will be playable in 3 months and available in stores, and that's our favorite web slinger.
Of course.
Spider-Man. So we're going to see a lot of that tonight, and I think the folks at home should be happy with what they're going to get.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean.
Sean, thank you so much for dropping by. Always a pleasure to trade notes with the chairman of Worldwide Studios.
It's great to see you guys. I'll head back to the pneumatic tube station then.
All right, please do.
Right.
And
wear the helmet.
We do have a lot more in store coming up in just a few minutes as the E3 showcase continues. But in the meantime, we also have some other updates for you while we wait during this short intermission. So I say we kick it off with a look at the latest from the world of Call of Duty.
Access to Back in Black maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 only when you pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 4 from PlayStation Store.
Welcome back. We are having the PlayStation E3 showcase kicking off in just a few more minutes. We're in a short intermission period here, but we've got some good stuff to talk about. And we've got some good friends as well.
Yeah.
Meredith Molinari and Ramon Russell. Welcome.
What's happening?
That's
good
right.
to have you guys back.
It's good to be back.
Friendly faces right before the showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excellent.
So I say we keep this moving here. And when it comes to Call of Duty, we know that a bunch of remastered maps from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are making their way to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 this October on launch day. But what we just learned here is that those maps, those classic maps, are coming to Black Ops 3 as well for those who pre-order Black Ops 4 on PlayStation Store.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. But what if I don't own Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
Well, that's where it gets a little more interesting, my friend.
Oh.
So tonight, we are actually doing a surprise PlayStation Plus game drop, and that is going to be Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is coming to PlayStation Plus later tonight.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, very nice. This is why I love E3, because not only do we get to share awesome news with our audience, but PlayStation Plus subscribers get a little treat.
Get a little extra
little tasty treat.
Right. Little mid E3 supply drop for you there.
There you go. Perfect.
You know, we've been sharing a lot of good news. We got to share 5 really cool announcements last week when we did our countdown, kind of ramping up for tonight's big showcase.
That's right. We had the countdown to E3, and that was 5 game reveals and updates over a span of 5 days. A lot of great stuff announced. Let's take a quick look back at the highlights.
What is this? I have to figure out what happened. Okay, wake up, focus, remember.
From the creators of Fee and Flipping Death.
Look like you've seen a ghost.
That's the spirit. Comes a heartfelt story in VR.
But really, who are you?
Welcome back. We're just a few minutes away from the E3 PlayStation Showcase. I mean, when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really So let's keep moving here. There was a lot of great stuff here. Oh, and we can see the crowd is seated. The people are about ready to go. This show's about to continue, about to move into the big event.
Yeah, it was great to see the countdown stuff, but I do think that there's like maybe one more thing we can sneak in there before we cut away to the showcase.
Yeah. Yeah, let's squeeze it in. Let's squeeze it in. Okay, so this next franchise boasts a huge loyal community of nearly 6 billion hours. Incredible stat.
Yeah, they play that.
Incredible stat.
Yeah, they play that so much.
A lot.
They do.
Yeah.
Se fue la señal desde el evento. No se me fue a mí la señal, ¿eh? De hecho, todos en el evento se están quejando. Oh, qué perro, güey. No mames, qué verga. Están todos, Sony not again. Fuck you. Qué bien, qué bien. Uf, estas son las cosas que amamos de los en vivo, ¿no? Esto es lo que se ama del en vivo. Ay, güey. ¡Qué pendejos! Bueno, pues así ven, así pasa cuando uno hace cosas en vivo. Para que vean que no nada más a mí me ocurren. Ay, güey. A ver, ¿qué dice del chat? No, 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 no. No soy yo. Es es la señal. Yo ya hice refresh y todo. Y no soy yo. Y el chat de Twitch está diciendo que la conferencia se fue a la chingada. Uf, qué mal pedo, güey. Lo bueno es que estaba preparado por si ocurría algo así. Y tengo una... me voy a poner a jugar Mario en lo que regrese el directo. Así que... pues así va a ser, ¿no? No se preocupen. Total. Así pasa en esto de los directos. Oye, pero qué pendejos, güey. Ya deberían de tener arreglada la situación, güey. Cuenta una historia, perro. Dice, me encantó, güey. Estoy jalando la señal desde Twitch. Y dice todos los güeyes, vámonos a YouTube, vámonos a YouTube. No sé si YouTube sí lo está sacando. ¿Quieren que intente? Si quieren, intento ver si YouTube sí lo tiene. A ver, vamos a ver si YouTube lo tiene. Digo. Híjole, Twitch, nos fallaste, ¿eh? Qué lástima que no se le puede poner manita abajo en Twitch, ¿no? Porque Y fíjate, estuve consultando con brothers que se dedican a este pedo de pues, jalar cosas de Twitch y transmitirlas. Todo el mundo me estaba diciendo que es mucho mejor Twitch que... A ver. Parece que ya va a regresar. ¿O no? Qué loco. Fue el dueño de Sony, los obligará a poner pantallas de Kratos diciendo please stand by. Qué mal pedo, güey. Qué pedo con estos vatos, güey. No respetan a su audiencia. Me recuerdan a cierto canal de cierta chica de cierto país del sur del continente americano que deja a su gente esperando. Que le valen verde. A ver, vamos a ver. Sony E3. O podría buscar la transmisión de Borja. El Borja del Mojarru. Que el Mojarru lo ama. Dice por acá. Puto Twitch. Güey, refresh. Ya le di refresh, güey. Mira, le voy a dar de nuevo. Refresh. Ya jaló. Gracias, Conan. Pero acaba de empezar, según los comentarios. Así que tampoco creas que tarde mucho, Uf, chino. Uf. Es Japón. Perfecto escenario para un duelo samurái. ¡Uf! No se diga más.
Nobu, come.
Dejo de hablar para que vean el video, ¿no? ¿O quieren que siga hablando? Bueno, voy a cortar el sonido.
Where are they? Bastards! Enough! Was next samurai? Arshoneg, Artsan Gesh Podosh Batsium! Nit Urquai Minich! Samurai! Doshkesh!
Jin, you're late. You're impatient. Where's the monk?
The bastards beat me to him. Now they're torturing him at the temple.
Come on. We need him, Masako.
Take them.
No. Remember Sako? They killed the monk.
Sushi. Stuff.
Please.
I do. Uldathwi. Tamago. Of which he haven't sagt.
To move.
Stand aside, Jin. Emily.
We fight.
No sean pendejos. Si fuera lo que dicen, primero se corta mi transmisión, güey. Porque mi transmisión es lo que más usa de la banda ancha.
You were my friend.
Me.
Voy a hacer refresh a ver qué pedo. Todo mundo se está quejando del sonido también en Twitch. Así que... Sí, no soy yo, es de origen. Ve, todo el mundo está quejando, güey. Lo que quiero ver es si otro güey que lo esté pasando está sufriendo las mismas, güey. Eso sí estaría divertido. A ver, voy a checar, Chinga tu madre, este vato lo tiene súper atrasado a la verga, güey. A ver, voy a refrescar. A ver qué pedo. Bueno, eso es lo que esperaba, ver un puto plátano tocando la guitarra eléctrica. Estoy viendo otro güey en YouTube y también se le fue el audio, güey. ¿Quién sabe qué esté pasando, güey?
The oldest house is a shifting place. There are rules and rituals. You can keep traveling deeper.
Jesus Christ.
Money's in my account. Always a pleasure.
Attention, all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
El negro se tenía que parecer a Will Smith. ¿Qué están haciendo? No, no, no.
Made it this far.
Need info on my extraction. Survival's your responsibility.
God damn it.
Will you help me?
Of course. It's an impressive display of strength. But we never meant for this to happen.
It's coming. It's coming back.
Se ve verga, no digo que no, chingón, pero Leon no se parece a Leon, güey. Exacto, Conan. Exacto, o sea, está chido, pero ese no era Leon Kennedy. Estamos de acuerdo en que no era Leon. Uf, un guitarrista. Uf, grande.
From Squanch Games and the co-creator of Rick and Morty.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Bathtub Guy, and we're here at E3 to take some looks at this new game I'm going to show you right now. Trover Saves the Universe. Let's give it a look. Oh, whoa, there's some action platforming stuff in this little piece of shit. I'm the Bathtub Guy. I'm always in my bathtub, but, you know, that's not about me right now. It's about this game. Whoa, look at that. That's exciting footage I just saw. Oh, I'm playing it right now. Look at me. I'm a cool cucumber over here playing this cool game. Jesus Christ! Oh my God, somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird part of the galaxy because this is a sci-fi based thing. Help! He's got electrocuted.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Why are you so happy?
'Cause we get to be pirates again.
Yep, you always did like this world.
Still, it's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
Uf, Johnny Depp. No te pases de verga, se ve bien cabrón, güey. No, güey, yo ya necesito esta mierda. No me jodas, qué verga se ve. Qué bueno que nos están presentando algo distinto a esos pinches trailers que estuvimos viendo toda la puta... Todos los... ¿Qué será? 2 meses estuvimos viendo los mismos trailers. Se ve cabrón, güey. Pero creo que se están olvidando del universo Final Fantasy, ¿no?
Surprising, isn't it? Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
Sora, stand down. It's the code. Mustn't strike a pirate aboard ship when said pirate offers to confabulate.
I'm looking for a box.
Get them!
Ese no era Jack Sparrow tampoco. Jack Sparrow es todo incoherente. ¿Eso qué, güey?
Wait!
Oh no!
Stop!
Farewell. Arendelle is safer with me staying up here.
Oh,
please, go away.
And the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children.
Yeah.
Daft Punk entered the universe.
Maybe she's one of the
way.
lights we need. The new 7 hearts.
Now, set your heart free.
And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner.
Hey, Axel.
Huh? Hey, liking the look. Cut your hair, too.
No mames, estos los 13 No mames, ya se reproducen como conejos, güey. Ya hay un putero, güey. Este juego sí ya hace falta. Tomen mi dinero, perros. Uf, no falta nada. Uf, qué caro va a estar eso. Pinche beat más básico, güey. Uf, Kojima está en casa, güey. Don Chino.
Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivered.
Don Chimo y Guillermo del Gordo.
Tears.
El Chimo y el Gordo.
Chiral allergy.
Uf, Darren.
You have dooms like me. What's your level?
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your
Qué
own.
tatuaje más verdaderamente desvergado. Pinche Kojima, cómo le gusta ver su nombre en todo, ¿no? Como ese pedo. Es un juego de Hideo Kojima, Don Chino. Ya, güey, no esperen ver más, güey. Nos va a dar bien poquito y a la verga, güey. Estigmas, JC, Crucificado, Kojima. Todo eso era un pretexto para poder ver el cuerpo trabajado de Darrell. Este juego es como Star Wars el episodio 1, güey. Todos estábamos mamando 3 años antes de que saliera, ¿no? Regresa Star Wars, va a estar bien verga. Ufa, la verga, todos hypeados. Va a haber un pinche mono que se llama Jar Jar Binks, que dice Lucas que va a revolucionar el pedo, la verga. No mames. Y cuando la vimos, güey, no fue buena idea, güey. Eso le puede pasar a esta mierda, güey. Uf, se te cayó la uña, compa. Ah, qué asco, güey. Uf, qué puto asco, güey. Uf, ¿qué tal ese mensaje, eh? Dásela, dásela. Güey, un vato con esa calavera en la mano, güey, no merece vivir, güey. Ahí viene la chingadera esa petrolesca, güey. Calladito te ves más chulo. años de tantos ácidos te están cobrando factura, vato. Dumb Brady. Sí, güey, yo pienso lo mismo ya, ¿no? O sea, neta, no está tan interesante, güey. Si no saca unas balas en 3, 2, 1, valió verga, güey. Bueno, mínimo dale un besito a la morra en 3, 2, 1. Cierto, güey. Dedamix tiene toda la razón. Al final va a ser Abraham Sapien. Va a ser Abraham Sapien va a ser el monstruo, güey. Y se va a besar con Dario.
But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
Güey, este juego es como una carnada, güey. Es como un buen filete de atún, güey, que lo usas para pescar otro atún, güey. O sea, vas a tener la bola de pendejos formados. No mames, güey, el juego es de los chinos. Tenemos que jugarlo. Escogí más la verga. Porque todo buen fan de Kojima no sabe pronunciar nombres.
I got an idea.
Pensé que iba a traer al bebé en la mano. ¡Ay! ¡No me falló! ¡Sí era! Y la flor esa locochona. Yo le digo Kojima. Yo sé que tú sí sabes cómo se llama, güey. Tú le puedes decir hasta el huevo derecho si quieres, güey. Un buen filete de mojarra. Uf, la florecita, Ya veo, güey, la bola de pendejos, güey, con cosplay de esa mierda en las expos, güey, estorbándote y pegándote con tu pinche lamparilla, esa culebra, güey. Y los zumbídicos allá atrás flotando, güey, como fantasmas. Uf, qué hueva. Lo peor es que te aseguro que muchas sillas se están mojando en este momento por este trailer, güey. Bueno, ¿qué digo trailer? Por esta puta cinemática, porque de trailer no tiene nada. Este juego le quedan como unos 4 o 5 años de desarrollo, güey. Porque le aplauden, güey. Es un video, güey. No les enseñó gameplay. Eso ya lo vimos en Stranger Things, ¿no? ¿Quién nos vas a enseñar, perra? En México los tragamos con tortilla, güey. ¿Qué me estás mamando? Se nota que nunca has ido a Oaxaca, hija de la chingada. Un mezcal y un buen taco de gusanos. Pinches ñoños de mierda, güey. Lo peor es que lo van a llenar de flores esta mierda, güey. Te odio, Kojima. Uf, Koei Tecmo. Dead or Alive. No, sí. Oh, sí. No mames, dime que es un Dynasty Warriors nuevo, por favor, güey. Uf. Eso va a doler mañana, güey. Un Oni, güey, a huevo, güey. 2. Se ve bien, Ese Dark Souls se veía muy japonés. Yo quiero un nuevo Deus Ex. No mames, cabrón. Si tú juegas Tibia, estás mamando, güey. Casi hacemos que el gusano de maíz quede en peligro de extinción. Dice, juego raro próximamente. 2024. Ay, sí, hola Sandy, ¿cómo estás? Seas pinche lame huevos.
The raft is secure, but I can't reach them over radio. Their comms must be down. What's your status?
Already here.
Yuri? I thought you said it was secure.
It was. Let's go.
¿Qué trance, Isaac? ¿Cómo estás, hermano?
Maybe it's not as bad as it
Un
looks.
saludote.
Love the
Uf,
optimism.
Spidey.
But in my experience,
No me compraría un juego de Spidey
it's usually worse.
porque no me late, pero se ve chingón. Uf, Electro, güey. La China, sálvala. Es oriental. Para que el juego se pueda vender. Oriental. No, pinche cagadero con el helicóptero, ¿Cómo está Tijuana, carnal? ¿Qué me cuentas?
Welcome to the party. Just in time.
Ah, qué verga está la voz de Electro, güey. Y Shocker, güey. Uf. Sacaron a todos los maleantes, güey.
Why is he letting everyone out?
I'll head for the main control center and see how bad the situation is.
Got it. I'll go join the party.
A huevo, Spider-Man.
Everyone just quietly go back into your cells and lock the door behind you. Okay? Please?
¿Vieron que ese güey tenía la piel azul? Es que era el Electro de la otra película. No, no es cierto. Uf, Spidey, párteles la madre, güey. A estos pequeños ladrones, güey. A la verga, güey. Los mequeó a todos, güey.
That doesn't sound good.
Rhino.
Oh, hi, Rhino.
¡Oh, Rhino!
Hope you like surprise, Spider.
Surprise? What is he talking about?
Sí, güey, todo estaba preparado. ¿A poco crees que todo salió, de
Just
cotorreo?
trapped in a prison with every criminal I've put away in the last 8 years. No biggie.
¡Oh, no mames! Doc Ock. ¡Oh! Y el escorpión, no chingues, güey.
Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was business.
Tiene que salir Misterio también, ¿no? Uf, qué perro que van a estar los 6 siniestros. Uf.
Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
Camera system's almost done. I'll give you a sit
Bueno, ya
rep.
sabemos de 4 malos que van a salir seguros, güey. Y si meten a Venom o a Carnage, pues también mejor, ¿no? Pero pues los villanos clásicos son lo de hoy. Spider-Man Arkham City. Exactamente,
Come
con
on,
el...
Spider-Man. I thought this was a chase.
Güey, qué verga este Electro, güey. Me hubiera gustado que sea la máscara, güey, pero se ve verga. No como el pinche pendejo del Jamie Foxx que se veía horrible en la película. Un poco azul.
If you tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you.
Qué perro está que le han metido diálogos a Spider-Man. Uf,
Nobody ever takes me up on that offer.
porque así es Spider-Man, no se calla el hocico en toda la batalla, güey. De hecho, las viñetas de los cómics siempre te las dejan hechas mierda por lo mismo, güey. Alguien sale aquí. ¡Ah, Vulture! ¡Oh! Uf, villano pelón es la moda hoy, ¿eh?
Okay, I got the security cameras back online.
How's it look?
Well, it looks like the
Ese
entire
pinche
population
Electro,
of the
que buen
raft.
desverga.
That makes 5 of your worst enemies that are now on the loose.
No, falta misterio, güey. Porque yo sé que va a salir el Doc Ock. De hecho, fue el primer villano que vi que iba a salir. Que Spider-Man estuvo eso, qué chingo. Lástima que todo se ve que es cinemática, güey. O sea, igual todas estas partes de gameplay, pero la mayoría es cinemático. O sea que está un chingo de cinemáticos, güey. Y esto podría ser Quick Event. Espero que no sea Quick Event, aunque parece Quick Event. Sí, ¿verdad, Conan? Es el Quick Event esto. Ve, hay un chingo de cinemática de apoyo, güey.
How do you like my new suit? Dashing.
Sí, a mí sí me gusta, güey.
It's an exclusive club.
Rhino, güey.
Remember, he said not to kill him. Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
We definitely want to.
Mames, ¿cómo saldrá Spidey de esta? Uf. Ya se acabó. ¿Cómo crees?
You do not hesitate.
What? Ah, bueno, es que hasta el año que entra nos tienen que enseñar algo de Godo, ¿no? Yo esperaba como ver algo de Godo ahorita. O sea, un chirrín, no que ya va a salir, sino una pestañada nada más. Uff. Pues mira, estuvo verga, pero... Uff. Hay una sorpresita al final. Debe de...
That was the PlayStation E3 showcase. A lot to take in. There was a ton of great Worldwide Studios titles. We actually got a little more to share here coming right up. We're going to have first live gameplay of Marvel's Spider-Man right here, just a couple of minutes. We have a new game to announce. We have some other stuff to talk about, too. What a show.
Oh, my God.
Gosh.
Pop highlights, go.
Oh,
there's no time.
Oh, my goodness. Ghost of Tsushima looked absolutely incredible. That color palette was insane.
Yeah.
Did you grow up with samurai movies?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ready.
It's just the embodiment.
I'm ready. Sucker punch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Meredith.
Oh, Resident Evil 2. Come on,
Yeah.
RE2. That looked so good. I know a lot of us fans have been waiting for that one. And there was like a moment where you're like, I'm not really sure I know what this is. And then as soon as he turned his head, I was like, yes!
And you get that, that
so good.
RE4 style over-the-shoulder camera action. It's kind of like the ultimate dream if they were going to remake Resident Evil 2. That's what I would want. So awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Ryan?
Nice and gory.
Yeah,
as Meredith said backstage, Death Stranding, we now have more questions.
Yes,
more questions.
More
but
questions.
It looks as if, I mean, I don't want to make any promises, but it looks as if we were getting kind of an allusion to a lot of gameplay in there and kind of what the character of Sam is going to be doing in this very unusual world that is inhabited by some very unusual and scary things.
And people consume strange and unusual
well, bugs.
Yeah, that was...
Babies continue to be a theme.
Yeah, it wasn't a myth.
Don't know what we're going to find out there, but yeah.
So a ton of great stuff in the show overall. I mean, Neo 2, that was a crowd pleaser. That was one that was great to see get out there. We got an update on Kingdom Hearts 3. We got a lot of other great stuff. We had a new Remedy game. Remedy's on the way. Control. Really stylish trailer. Really looking to just, I want to learn more about that one. I mean, it just looks like wizards and like, I don't know what I was looking at, but it was really stylish. I would expect no less
En la
from Remedy.
PlayStation
But I gotta
Experience
say, I
van a
think my
presentar más
favorite
cosas,
was
güey.
Marvel's
Ellos realmente
Spider-Man.
presentan más en la Experience.
That was incredible. We have these legendary villains are back. We had Rhino, Electro, Vulture. I'm missing some. Who else were there? I mean, just one after another. That was Electro.
Spider-Man was not in a good space. At the
No, it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. So we're going to see live gameplay of that in just a minute or two here. But I say we actually take this moment to announce a new game. What do you think?
Do it.
Okay, do it.
So nonchalant.
La mejor conferencia
So you guys know From Software.
Absolutely.
I'm aware of that.
They have created a lot of great games over the year. Well, they have been busy working on a PlayStation
fíjate que
VR
la vi
game.
una segunda vez.
And it is quite a departure from the kinds of games that we sort of know them for. But it's very, very interesting. And I'd like to see the first footage of that right now.
Aren't you excited? You're going to be a fairy. And live in the world where time stands still.
Chino Souls. Japan
When
Souls.
nobody can see what you're up to ever again.
No, güey. Ah, no, es de Capcom la licencia, no puede ser. No. Güey, por un momento pensé que iba a ser Clock Tower, güey. Ah, Conan pensó que también era Clock Tower. Chico, mi madre, si no, güey. ¿Cómo va a ser Silent Hill si es de From Software, güey? Sería de Konami, no sean pendejos.
Okay, Decine, that's From Software's new title coming to PlayStation VR. Quite a departure, very artistic. Still don't know a ton about how it actually plays yet, but certainly a compelling debut, I would say. And speaking of compelling, let's get to that Spider-Man. It is time.
We have some folks from Insomniac.
Sure
Brian, Adam, gentlemen,
hey,
welcome
how
to
you
the
guys doing?
program. It's
Yo
so
también
great to
pensé lo
have you
mismo,
here. I just
güey.
have to say, first of all, thank you guys for giving us your time.
Of course,
this evening.
Happy to be here.
And also, congratulations, kind of closing out some of the show there with Marvel Spider-Man. How does it feel?
It's surreal. We've been working on it for a while.
Aquí
so,
la pregunta es
it's
si en
nice
este
to
juego va a
be here.
salir
And
la,
obviously, we showed
la
you
espada
people wanted
de
villains,
media
so we
luna.
decided we'll give you a lot of villains. And now, and the next question is, can we play the open world? And Adam's gonna show off the
That's right.
New York City.
I mean, I don't know, Sid. What do you think?
Let's dive in.
Yeah, let's
What
dive
are we
in.
Sale, Ken, cuídate.
Get in there.
We're going to boot up the demo here, and this is essentially one of the first playable demos that you guys are going to be showing off
Yeah,
of,
that's
of
right.
Spider-Man.
Pretty much. So, I mean, if you think about,
Go ahead, Adam.
yes,
All right.
the game is, you know, a lot of people are like, last year's E3 was like, well, was that like just a linear level? No, like that was our Manhattan, that's our New York City, and it happened to be on like a main story mission. But in between, like something like you saw on the raft, or we showed that back at last
¿Escucharon
E3,
eso? Qué
you can
pedo,
just
güey.
swing around New York City and have fun.
Let's go to that footage because we have it running here on the main monitor. we'll go to it in just a second. This is the beauty of the live environment.
Yeah, this, oh God.
Oh, this is great. I got my own little TV. This is perfect.
Yeah, I got it all. Yeah,
Adam's doing a fantastic job so far. It's been really good.
So first of all, you're actually playing this right now.
Yeah. That's right.
And I do want to emphasize how beautiful this game is.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, Brian, tell me a little bit about what you guys want to show us.
So I think, I mean, the big thing is, again, you know, I think the part of the Spider-Man fantasy is to swing around New York City and, you know, to have, you know, not only just a great story, but have a bunch of different activities in that world. And we want to, you know, give people who attend E3 an opportunity to experience that. So, you know, obviously it's a big narrative-driven experience, but at the same time, a part of that superhero fantasy, especially that Spider-Man experience, is living within New York City and seeing that. So, you know, Adam is one of he's one of our combat pro players because he's a combat designer, and again, he's just showing off some really awesome stuff that as you get better with the game, obviously, you know, we wanted to have a pick up and play feel, but at the same time have a level of mastery and to really show off the improvisation that we've really been talking about a lot since we announced the game.
I'm digging this, like sticking dudes to walls and to the floor and stuff. That looks really, really satisfying.
I mean, I think the thing that's been really fun in these last, you know, I would say last 6 months since we got back from the holiday break was every week I feel like I'll take the game home or I'll be playing one night and then I'll come in and say, wow, guys, I didn't know you could do that. So I think there's a lot of that, there's that sandbox nature to it as well. So, I mean, obviously you can, you know, we have, you know, we're going to teach you mechanics, but we want you to experiment with, you know, his acrobatics, his webs, his gadgets, his suit powers. So combining all that stuff really allows for a lot of different gameplay and a lot of, you know, Spider-Man's a very expressive character. We want players to be able to express that, whether it's in traversal or in combat.
It's gorgeous.
These animations, these animations are just blowing my mind.
Your studio has kind of been renowned for character animation and for, you know, just fluid motion. I mean, did you guys take a lot of lessons from your previous games and really like hone in on those when you were developing?
I mean, I think animation's definitely been one of the hallmarks of our company. You know, from Spyro to Ratchet to Sunset Overdrive.
Yep.
And I mean, you know, I remember when Sunset Overdrive reviews came out, one person actually wrote, it would be great to see Insomniac make a Spider-Man game. And I was like, see, we should make it.
See? And I think we just waved your phone around to the whole studio.
Exactly. We took that kind of mentality and we just injected our kind of our personality, but also, you know, what do people want, desire from a Spider-Man experience. So, you know, it was really great as I remember probably around the end of the year, end of last year, someone wrote an article about the top things they want to see in Spider-Man. And they said they want it to feel like an Insomniac game. So I think that's the thing we've been really layering on in this last year is to have that, it feels like an Insomniac game as much as it does a Spider-Man game.
And I love this traversal, I mean, just the fluidity of just moving over great distances very quickly. It looks like a lot of fun just moving around, and that's when you know you've got a great game.
Okay, so so you know how it kind of said like experimenting, but like sometimes, you know, I mean, game development, we're in meetings a lot, and then sometimes you just need to like take a break. And what I used to find myself doing was just swinging around New York City. It was almost like therapeutic. It's just kind of like when I play other games, I just walking or running or even taking a car. It feels so more natural now just to swing around like Spider-Man. So it's definitely one of those things that has that, again, just like combat, that pick and play feel, but we want players to have a level of mastery as they play and get better.
What was that? Hold on a second. Okay. Very interesting what you're saying there.
So like I said, so Adam showed off, I think he showed off the tripwire, or it's basically a gadget that you can either attach to a piece of geometry and the enemies walk by, they'll get like grabbed and sucked back, but you can also attach it to an enemy, and if an enemy walks by, they kind of slam into each other.
That is amazing. This is so cool. What's this focus meter about?
Yeah, so the focus meter is basically, there's kind of a risk reward. As you build focus, you can use it to heal.
Sid's having a religious
experience. It just looks incredible.
Okay, thank you. The team works really, really hard on it. Really, really hard.
Clearly.
And the idea is the focus is kind of a way to, it's a risk reward. Like I said, you can either heal yourself or you can kind of, if you fill up the bar a certain way, you can actually pull off a finishing move. So, you know, as you play the game, you can kind of say, well, do I want to maybe heal myself real quick, or do I want to wait for that really extravagant move to kind of take the guy out instantly?
Got it.
Brian, a question for you is, obviously Spidey has, with his experience being under the mask for so many years now, in
8 years.
Story, 8 years. Thank you. You got to be precise.
I got it. One of the first questions I get is like, is it an origin story? I'm like, no. That was like, after we decided that the webs were definitely attached to the buildings, we decided it's not going to be an origin story.
But you know, back to the combat. I mean, Spidey's experience. He has access to a lot of different techniques and technologies. How do you balance out his experience with the fact that you don't want to overwhelm a player with options, right? You want to make it approachable.
You know, I really that comes down to our combat team, our traversal team,
like
our,
this guy right here,
like Adam, and really going, okay, you know, kind of handing that stuff out over the course of the game. You know, finding those right spots where you kind of, okay, we're going to teach you how to punch and how to kick and how to punch guys up in the air and use your webs. But then we layer on things like gadgets and then the suits and the suit powers. And it's kind of giving over time. If we just, you know, one thing with something like E3, you know, we want you to feel great, right? But there's a lot to learn really quickly. So just, you know, normal course development, we kind of find those spots in the game where it makes most sense to teach those mechanics. And then as the game goes on, we want you to master those because the game's only going to get harder.
Yeah, absolutely. Sid, what do you think?
I got to say, this game is
beautiful,
looking
right?
absolutely gorgeous. This is, I mean, this is just, I mean, it was looking spectacular to begin with, but this is on a totally different level. And I can just see that
so much.
I can see that polish, though. That's the thing, and that's what comes out in that final few months of development.
Yeah, I mean, you guys watched the press conference, right?
Sure.
You saw all those games, those first-party games, and they all have a level of polish. And to be in a press conference with the likes of a Naughty Dog, a Sucker Punch, just we are very honored to be, and we know there's a certain level of polish that people expect from a PlayStation game, especially a first-party game. So we want to be considered right up there.
Well,
and not to mention also from the Marvel, you know, Marvel fans expect to have that perfect experience.
Of course.
May I just ask real quickly, you know, as we're starting to wind down here, from a personal perspective, I mean, what's it like for you and for the team to be able to kind of look up at the big screen and see your game after all that time and all that work?
I'm known as a crier, so it takes a lot for me not to get choked up. Like right now, they're playing the theme song to the game in the background as we're sitting here, and I mean, this is an amazing industry, and to be part of it is one thing, but to work on something you truly love is something that when you were a little kid thinking, oh my God, could I ever work on a Spider-Man game, let alone be in video games, is just absolutely surreal. I use that word a lot when I describe working on this game, and to work with a group like Sony and work with Marvel, and that feeling is felt by so many Insomniacs. So we couldn't be prouder, and the support we've gotten across the board, not only from Sony, Marvel, but also the fans has been spectacular.
Brian, it just looks incredible. I mean, there's no other word for it. And
you're flabbergasted.
I really am. It's stunning. I mean, just look at that. How can you not be blown away by that? But we do have a limited amount of time here, Brian. You're an industry veteran. You've been in the industry for a long time. I know this is a lifelong dream for you working on this game. And I want to thank you and Insomniac for making it.
Thank you for having us.
And for coming by as well.
Spider-Man was so awesome that it broke my mic, and I have to use the stick mic now.
I thought you just wanted to look different from all of us.
Yeah, I just wanted to stand out a little bit.
Yeah.
But you know, Sid, actually, I think a little earlier, we were able to maybe get some footage of some of the amazing experiential stuff that's going on with Spider-Man. Right?
I mean, there really is something incredible going on here at this PlayStation E3 showcase. I mean, it's on a scale and a scope that we have just never seen before, and so we have people here. They're playing the game. We have a lot of hands-on sessions for folks who are here for the showcase. And the game looks great, but I just love the way this whole. I know her.
There's familiar faces popping up on the screen.
But I mean, it's a great event here, and it's just I wish we could get everybody in here to try this out and to just see what has been sort of constructed with Spider-Man and with actually another game we're about to talk about.
Yeah, we're about to talk about Ghost of Tsushima.
Why don't you? Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah,
we have some. We sneakily snuck on a few amazing people onto our program as a helicopter goes by to mark this amazing moment. Nate Fox and Jason Connell to my left and Nate Fox. Gentlemen, welcome. Thank you so much for coming over.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having us.
It's really good for you to be here, and I'm so glad you're able to give us some of your time. Can I just ask kind of what we were just talking about with the team from Insomniac? What's it like for you as individuals and as developers to be able to kind of be a part of all of this?
It's amazing. I mean, you try so hard to make a video game that you can get lost in, and then to come to E3 where they actually build your game. It's kind of a dream come true that way.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh man, it's
It's amazing. You know, people are excited. You know, you see all the other projects, and everybody's just stoked about all the different games that are up there. And you know, we put a lot of heart and soul into it. So it's just that moment where it shows it is just great.
I think we should show it.
I think we should. Some of the footage. I think we do have a little bit of footage hanging around here, so let's check it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hanging around. Just doing its thing. But yeah, I mean, this game, first of all, just gorgeous. I mean, the art direction is really coming through in an incredible way, but also the technical sophistication as well. I mean, we're going to see here in a minute. Here we go. There we go. Get into some combat.
Yeah, we have some highlights from the showcase just shown off for the first time.
Look at this. Look at this look. I mean, this is gorgeous.
Look at this look.
Ya voy a callar sus güeyes porque ya me enfadaron, güey. Mucha mamada. Simplemente si Xbox cumpliera todo lo que dice, güey, no hubieran cancelado Fable, no hubieran cancelado Scalebound. O sea, ellos se la pasan cancelando y cerrando estudios, güey. Este año, ¿qué nos presentó Xbox interesante? Lo único interesante que presentó fue que nos dijeron que compró pito 1000 estudios, güey. Eso fue todo lo interesante, güey. Realmente de juegos, ¿qué, güey? No sé si estén de acuerdo conmigo, pero el gran ganador de este E3 fue Walmart. Walmart fue el gran ganador. Nos dio fechas, nos dio salidas, nos dio nombres. Y lo más importante, nos dio precios, güey. Entonces Walmart fue el gran ganador del E3. No se diga más. ¿Y qué tiene que ver Soriana, güey, con Walmart? Creo que no entendió este brother a qué me refería con lo de Walmart. Julio regalado está chido para comprar atún, güey. Con eso de que siempre está en 3x2. Uff. Y tequila, güey. Dice Picasso. ¿Un Mario 2 original o un Mario 1, mi Kung? ¿De qué hablas, mi querido Picasso? No entiendo a qué te refieres. ¿Qué hora es? Déjame ver mi celular o mi reloj. ¿Qué encuentro primero? Ah, mi reloj. Qué verga, ¿no? El reloj nunca lo traigo puesto, güey. Lo tengo en la mesa para ver la hora. Pasado de verga. Ay, pude haber visto la hora en la computadora. Qué pendejo, güey. ¡Ah! Uf, ¿sabes de qué traigo un chingo de ganas, güey? De comer coyotas, güey. Chinga tu madre, cómo me gustan las pinches coyotas, güey. Traigo un antojo cabrón, güey. Ya me harté. Voy a comer esto al rato. Igual si alcanzo a echar un un Mario, güey, porque la neta es que... La neta es que tengo que a las 11, que son 10, 9... a las 10 me tengo que ir a correr, güey. Entonces voy al gimnasio a las 10, entonces... está complicado. Si no fueran tan huevones, güey. Si no fueran tan pinches huevones, güey, ya hubieran abierto el Discord y podríamos cotorrear vía Discord. Inclusive todos los días echar una discordeada en las noches, ¿no? Una media hora o una hora de platicar en Discord. Pero nadie abre su Discord, güey. Y de hecho Conan abrió el Discord de la comunidad hace como un año, cabrón. Pero son muy huevones. Y si no saben qué es Discord, pregunten y les explicamos, güey. Eso no hay pedo, güey. Pero les digo, hay pinches necios de mierda. Ya me quito esta chingadera porque ya mis orejas no aguantan. A ver, dame un segundo. ¿Qué coño es Discord? ¡Ay! Conan, ¿les podrías explicar o les explico yo qué chingados es Discord, güey? A ver, denme un segundito. No mames, según yo ya sabían lo que era Discord, güey. Ok. Díganle a este güey que es Discord, explícale, Conan, no seas culebra. No seas culebra, cómo me gusta esa madre, güey, decir esa mierda, güey. Ah, coño, pero necesito un control, güey. Y recontra, necesito un control y necesito otro mouse. Un mouse inalámbrico. Listo. ¿Control dónde tengo, güey? Si no, me quedan 25 minutos, güey. ¿Alcanzaré a jugar algo? O ya ni le juego el vergas. Ah, si ven, si ya saben qué es el pinche Discord, que están mamando. Dice que no sirve. Pinche Mario pirata, güey. A ver. Espérame. Este es el chilo. Uf, valió verga. No me deja esta mierda. A ver, espérenme un segundo. Ahora sí. Déjame ver. Disculpen, ¿eh? Ah, cabrón, ¿qué hice? Ok. Uf, track meet. Déjame ver algo nada más. Listo. Ok. Listo. Dice pito para todos ustedes. Se publicó un par de veces e incluso... Uf, un segundito. Listo. Muy bien, muy bien. Uf, el Mario. Qué bonito es Mario, ¿no? Ah, no les comenté, güey. Ya ya podemos, ya moneticé el canal, güey. Carolina Lima Felipe dice, hoy. ¿Qué tranza? ¿Cómo andamos? Toda la banda. 100 puntitos. Dice, busca como comunidad Retrogamer MX en Facebook y ahorita no tengo el link del grupo a la mano. ¿Alguien más puede poner el link para que se unan? Estaría chido, ¿no? Sandra ya se fue, creo, ¿verdad? ¿Para qué me dice que no, que yo me quedo si juegas y sabe que ya se fue? ¿Cómo ven? Uf. De Brasil. Órale. ¿Cómo estás, Carolina Lima? De Brasil. ¿Qué cuentas? Vámonos. Nunca le creas a Sandra. Qué culeros, güey. ¿Y quién fue el que me pidió Mario 1? Picasso también, ¿no? Uf, aquí les podría enseñar el bug, pero... Me encanta eso de entrar con el Mario. Dice que muy bien. Pues qué chido, amiga. O amigo, no sé qué seas. Veo en fotos se pareces amiga, pero... Luego nos falla. Vidita. Ese güey cómo se salva, ¿eh? Vámonos. ¿Qué onda, hijos? ¿Qué onda? Muchachines. Prup. No quiere entrar. Allá. ¿Sabes qué estoy creyendo? Que Fer Pulido es esa morra. Y que se metió nada más para hacer ese chiste del tibia, güey. Demuéstralo, tigre, que eres. Uf. ¡Ay! Hay un video de demuéstralo. Ah, cabrón, pero aquí me tengo que agarrar 100 puntitos. Hay un video de demuéstralo, tigre, que eres, que no he subido, güey. El del nivel 4 ya está hecho desde hace un chingo, güey. Puta. La tengo que subir. Ya mero, vatos. ¿Y tú quién eres? Saltote. Uf, very grande salto. Vámonos, Ricky. Ah, cabrón. Me caí. Órale, pinche Mario. Sí, ya podemos sacar aquí las moneditas. Tararara. Dice, estos necesitados que hasta hablan otro idioma para ligar. ¿Cuál otro idioma, güey? Se llama Google Translate. ¿Tú crees que saben algo? Ya descargué Discord, dice Alex. Uf, Mundito 8. Muchos no lo saben, pero este es el mundo más difícil del Mario Bros. Aquí hay una vida. Aquí. Es el mundo más cabrón del Mario. Vidita más. Muy bien. Tenemos buen ritmo. Buen ritmo. Bueno, esa tortuga murió. Eres candela que quema. Uf, ya la cagué ahí. Por miedoso, cabrón. O no la cagué, pero es que generalmente me gusta matar a ese mierdilla. Con la estrella. Y aquí me voy a morir, güey. Ay, no me salieron los 100. Sandra traicionó como siempre. Hola, bro. Un nuevo entró a tu canal. Oh, ok, qué chido. Uf, pues felicidades, güey. Acabas de unirte a la familia. Ya sabes, dale like y suscríbete. ¡Mierda! Hijo de perra, güey. Eso no debió haber ocurrido, güey. Chingas a toda tu madre, güey. No mames, ¿quién? Ah, no seas mamón. No, esto ya. Ya, valió verga. Bailo Berta. No jodas. Bueno, ya. Así pasa. Total. Bájate. Ah, cabrón, me caí. no le caí. Dice, hola bro, ese salto en mi infancia me hacía valer caca. Dice, así estoy con un amigo jugando Kirby. Bien, bien mandado a la verga. Chinga tu madre, güey. ¿Por qué me pegó esa mierda, güey? Ay. Chingado, quería hacer el juego perfecto. Uf, estos perros. Ándale. Uy, de niño, cómo les tenía miedo a este par. Uy, ya la cagué, güey. No mames, en serio, ya la cagué, ¿verdad? Ah, no. ¡No! ¡Qué pendejo, güey! ¡Ay, no! Híjole, güey, no mames, me caí ahí, ¿qué onda, güey? No mames, me mamé. ¿Y la bala? Bien, gracias. Hijos de puta, ¿van a bajar hasta abajo? Ah, no, nada más tú. Ándale ya, súbete. Muérete. A ver, ahora sí a calcularle, güey. Qué pedo hace rato, ¿eh? Tranquilo, brody. No seas pendejo, güey. ¿Cómo crees? Ay, no, güey. Olvídalo. Top 10 caídas aparatosos de la historia sin música porque Nintendo da strikes a todo. ¡Ay! ¿No tengo música en serio? ¿Cómo crees? Perdón, no sabía. Es que no sé si lo saben, pero yo no checo la música. A ver, déjame arreglar eso. ¿Cómo que no hay música? No, sí hay, ¿cómo no? Ah, cabrón. A ver, espérenme un segundito, ¿eh? Ahí voy. Total, una vida más que me quiten, no me va a hacer nada. Espérenme. A ver, déjame, pongo pause. Perdón, no sabía que no había música, güey. Me habían dicho desde hace rato. A ver. Ahí ya debe de haber. ¿Listo? Perdón, güey. Es que yo me quito los audífonos, güey, y me vale verga la música. Con decirte que Dark Souls lo terminé y jamás escuché las rolas. De hecho, el Moja, Rumai, un chingo de gente me dijo, güey, no te pases de verga, el sonido está poca madre. Sin escuchar las rolas te pasas de verga, güey. No, campeón. No, eso no se hace, hijo de mierda. No lo mató. ¿Cómo? No, güey. ¿Vieron esas mamadas, güey? No lo mató la tortuga, güey. Oh, que la verga. Todos se quejan, güey. Que la pinche música muy alta. Oh, que la chingada. Ahí está, ya no caguen el palo, ya no le voy a bajar otra vez. Ni le voy a subir, así que me vale verga. Pinche Hammer Bros tramposo, güey, que se vaya la chingada. Y no traigo ni hongo, güey. Ay, no es cierto, güey. Hijo de la chingada. Relaja la raja, mi con. Sí, cabrón, yo estoy jugando, no tú, ¿verdad? No, es que nada más me va a costar más trabajo, güey, porque hay un Hammer Bros Hay un pinche Hammer Bros que sale aquí, que está todo complicado, güey. Hijo de perra, güey. Estoy bien enojado. Ahí viene la batalla con el Hammer Bros. Pero sin miedo, cabrón, no pasa nada. El miedo es el peor. Aquí. Ese Hammer Bros. Uf. Es que tiene un patrón de ataque diferente. Ah, ya lo maté. Qué bien. ¡No! ¡Mierda! Fuck off, güey. Este no se le puede brincar, se me olvidó, güey. Es que ustedes no lo saben, pero el patrón de martillos te deja... Ahí donde brinqué, en todos los otros Bowsers que avientan martillos hubiera entrado. Pero en este no, porque tiene 2 retrasados. Se me habían olvidado. Uff. Pendejazo, güey. No. Me quedan 8 minutos, güey. No, sí lo acabo. Sí lo acabo. Como chingados, no. Sí, de hecho todo el juego me lo echo en 10, así que 8 minutos suficiente. Mierda. Cáiganse, pendejas tortugas. Tortugas con inteligencia artificial estúpida. Aquí puede que me mate un pescado. Vale, ese. Uff, me salvé. Vale, pinche planta. Vámonos. Esos calamares, güey, yo creo que son de mis enemigos favoritos, güey. Cómo me gustan, güey. A ver si este hijo de puta no me mata, güey. Este es el único mono que le tengo miedo. ¡Ay, puta madre! Es el único mono que le tengo miedo, güey. 3 vidas, no hay pedo. Oye, güey, me deberían de dejar desde ahí, ¿no? Qué hijos de perra, güey. Oh, ya le estoy enseñando el caminito. Hoy ando jugando de la chingada. Y ese es el pedo. Por eso me quejé cuando me quitaron las balas. Porque este mono, una balita ahí, y pum, llegas a Bowser, te vale verga, güey, si te pego, ¿no? Pinche Bowser. Mira, no me salió una tortuga. Aquí me va a salir el pescado. Aquí. Ah, no salió. Qué pendejo soy, me acabo de encontrar. Bueno, no importa. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Caminando y meando. Pásalo para irme. Ahí voy, ahí voy. Por miedoso, güey. Vamos, vamos. Alguien me había enseñado aquí un truco para bajarle como 3 segundos al juego o más. A la hora de hacerlo en speedrun. Alguien me enseñó ahí un truco, pero no me acuerdo dónde era, güey. Para entrar en un tubo y que te cancela un pedazo. Esto me lo aventó antes más en chinga, güey. Ya tenía un recorrido para hacerlo en putiza. Ok. Ahora sí vamos. Chinga tu madre, güey. ¿Qué me está pasando, güey? Oh, mierda. Última vida. 19 personas vienen ahí comentan. No, pues, ¿qué van a comentar? Estoy perdiendo, güey. Ya, este es el buenas. Creo que se me olvidó el patrón de ataque, güey. Algo estoy haciendo mal con el Hammer Bros. Mario 2. Uy, güey. Me pude haber caído, perdí el ritmo. Listo, voy. Ahí en el salto. La cagué. ¡Muerto! Ay, güey, qué mal pedo. Pues ya que, ya ni modo. Típico, regresa cuando nuestro grone esto empieza a comentar. Las 12 piden un deseo. Vatos, ya. Hasta aquí llegó el directo. Ya los dejo porque me tengo que ir al gimnasio, así que ya valió verga. Se cuidan. Espero que hayan disfrutado el directo. Me la pasé muy chido con ustedes. Qué pedo, todos calientes con gitana. Ahí los guacho. Me dio mucho gusto jugar. Y los veo el próximo video. O el próximo directo, más bien. Les recuerdo que pásense por Patreon para ver si les convence. Si no les convence, pues ni pedo. Ya activé el super chat en esta mierda. Así que cuando quieran donar dinero, pueden donarlo por el super chat de aquí. Y pues vean los videos, vean todo el contenido. Mañana sale video para los Patreons. El segundo contenido de junio. Y sale Dimensión Gamer. Creo que no me acuerdo si es esta semana o la que viene. Pero ya veré qué onda. Y tengo que ver también con uno de los Patreons. A ver que me diga qué toca la tercera semana de junio. Qué contenido les toca. Pero pues les mando un abrazo. Gracias por haber estado en este directo y por haber seguido las conferencias de E3 con nosotros el día de hoy. Mañana toca la de Nintendo, entonces que es la más importante, la que todos estamos esperando, y pues a ver cómo nos va. Les mando un abrazo, un beso y los veo el próximo programa. Cuídense mucho. Adiós. Adiós, adiós, adiós. Adiós, adiós, adiós. No, pare, sigue. A huevo, güey. Tengo delay, ¿qué es eso, güey? Bueno, se cuidan, vatos. Ahí los guacho.